Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor. Yes, what I will be discussing this morning will be the so-called reducing voltage to a supply voltage without using a voltage regulator. The one I will be explaining this morning will be the so-called reducing voltage using diode. So what I will be doing it's something like this. This is a cell phone voltage, what do you call this, charger, and the output of this one is actually 5.1 volts. So originally, this 5.1 volt, I tried to inject this to my 3 volt FM small radio. So there's a discrepancy from 3 volt to 5.1. This FM receiver still works, but of course, the applied voltage is greater than 3 volts, so there will be a little effect on its performance. So what I will be doing will be, I will try to reduce the input voltage to this small FM receiver using this cell phone charger. In doing so, I will be using a diode, 3 diodes in series, in which the voltage drop of each diode is 0.7 volt. So if originally the output voltage coming from the charger is 5.1, if I will try to place 3 diodes in series, there will be a voltage drop of 2.1. So 5.1 minus 5.1 minus 0.7 times 3 is 2.1, right? So 5.1 minus 2.1, what will come out will be a 3 volt. So I did the installation of already of this one. This is the first diode, this is the second diode, and that's actually the third diode. That's the last one. And I place a voltmeter, okay, on the last diode, the one that goes to the FM receiver already. So this is the plus terminal that goes to the FM receiver, and the other line is actually the ground. So what I will be doing is that I will try to insert or plug in the cell phone charger. Okay, and let's try to see if the voltage output going to the FM radio is 3 volts. 2.98 is almost 3 volts. So I am correct in placing 3 diodes in succession, in which the total voltage drop will be 2.1. So like what I said, 5.1 minus 2.1, the total voltage drop of the 3 diodes, what will come out will be a 3 volts, and that will be the one that will be injected to the FM radio, which needed a 3 volt. Originally, the power source of this one is 1.5 volt battery or 3 volts. So right now, okay, the voltage rating being injected to the FM radio is 2.988. That's almost 3 volts. So it's a good thing by using 3 diodes in succession. Okay, I was able to reduce the 5.1 volt coming from the cell phone charger. I dropped a 2.1 on these 3 diodes here. So after the last diode, it's almost 3 volts. So we are correct. So right now, the FM radio is actually power up already with the 3 volts. So I hope the radio will operate as efficiently as it can be, because he should not complain anymore, because the applied voltage is actually the needed voltage required for it. Okay, I will try to operate this FM radio here. This is the output. I put it on my Wi-Fi or Bluetooth speaker, and actually I will try to operate now the Bluetooth speaker. It works. Okay, so upon the insertion of the three diodes here, we were able to reduce that 5.1 to almost 3 volts, and this FM radio works. Okay, so this is a good design on how to reduce voltage by not using a voltage regulator, because actually we could reduce the 5.1 volt here by using a 3 volt voltage regulator. But I ran out of 3 volts voltage regulator, so okay, I used the so-called diodes in succession to reduce the voltage to the required 3 volts. So this is a good design for reducing the voltage. So for you guys, just in case you have a cell phone charger and you want to use this one to power up your small radios which require 3 volts, you only need to put 3 diodes in succession on the plus side. Of course, you should follow the polarity. Anode, cathode, anode, cathode, anode, cathode. Okay, so the voltage drop will be additive. So 0.7 times 3, that will be 2.1. It will be subtracted from 5.1, and what will come out will be 3 volts. Okay, that's it, guys. That's the concept I discussed tonight. That is by reducing the 5.1 volt coming from the cell phone charger to be used or injected to my FM radio, which requires 3 volts. And luckily, the applied voltage now will be 3 volts, so the FM radio is not complaining anymore for some over voltage. Okay, good morning from Los Angeles. This is Professor DBJ de los Reyes. What I have discussed is the so-called reducing the voltage to a correct voltage by connecting a series of diodes in series to obtain the correct voltage drop, such that the voltage output that we will be using will be the correct one. Okay, good morning from Los Angeles. This is Professor DBJ de los Reyes.